actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't mean to say that to you.
Don't worry. Yeah, I'm pretty much here for about a year and a month, so yeah. Nehal is newer, Dimitri is newer, and Musafi, I don't think you met him. He is new, so yeah.
Okay, I've only met Dimitri and I've met you now. So yeah, just a little backstory. I'm trying to complete my first mock interview. I've had a couple in the past. Every single time, I have a question, I understand the question, and then as I'm trying to solve it, I like get stuck. Like I'm missing one step of like the puzzle, and then I spent like the whole 10 or so minutes trying to find like that one code of line to like solve everything on the filter. So hopefully today I pass. If not, next time. But okay.
All right. Yeah, I see you've had a mock with Dimitri yesterday, right?
That's correct.
All right. Then the procedure, share your screen, and we'll begin from there.
Okay.
And just see which companies of the. I see that you have like 4 mocks here, 2 with Nehal. SQL.
Yeah.
So YouTube. And the other one, he said sale record. Was that like?
So yesterday I did PayPal. The original one with him was YouTube, and then with I think another coach.
Nehal.
It was. I'm not sure what we did. I don't even think it was like a full mock. I think we just did one of the like other questions, but yeah. So okay. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, great. So then that's from the last one. Okay. Sign me out. Great. Okay, so do you want me to start for?
Yeah, start from beginner, yeah, and just for a warm up. All good.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do a company today. We'll do Stripe today.
Stripe, okay.
Big spenders, yeah. So I'm gonna start the timer. You need to talk out loud, and yeah, good luck.
All right, thank you. So find the name of the people that have made more than 5 transactions. Okay, so the first table is user information and their balance. Okay, and then the second table is going to be the transaction ID, user ID, type of service. Okay, so basically, the method I'm going to use to solve this is I'm going to be using the second table to first count, or to first find out which accounts have more than 5 lines, right? Because then I can count, this person has made 5 transactions, and then I'm going to then join that table with the first table and find out their name. So that's going to be my approach. Is that a good approach, or?
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds about right.
All right, thank you. With Okay, so just one thing. So when it says 5 transactions, it's like just like asking for 5 lines, right? Like it's not asking for the service type to be transaction, correct?
Yeah, I mean anything in the table is considered a transaction. So.
All right, thank you. About total. Great. And then Goodbye. Who should be? I should solve this one, and then I'm going to use select. Okay, and this should give me 2 columns. Great. Sure. All right. I'm going to test it and see where the problem is. Okay, it's at line 5, left join. It's interesting. Let's just see if I take this one out. Number of columns. Oh, okay. I didn't do underscore. Great. So now, oh, okay. So it's asking me to count the number of purchases. Okay, so leave the name, but then just and purchases. Okay. Let me first filter it. Group by account ID. It's here. Great. So the filter worked, and then so I guess I'll just do. You can just take this out. Select name, and then I'm going to do total fee and total. Great. All right.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, let's go to the intermediate now.
Sure.
The intermediate may be harder than the advanced one, just so you know. It's not an easy question, so yeah. But step by step, we'll get it definitely. All right, intermediate.
Right.
Positive and yeah, just be quick and delete the answer first.
Okay. So, okay.
Thank you. Good luck.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So it's asking me to find the positive and negative balances after all transactions are done. and then it's warning me that there are some transactions that there are some accounts that have no account history, so they're going to be null value. Okay. In this case, I'm going to do so the first table just has account ID, so it's the same exact thing as last time. Okay. Now I'm assuming that the two columns it wants me to pull are going to be counting how many positive and negative. So it's going to be only two columns, one that says positive and one that's negative. Okay. Then I'm going to do, okay, I'm going to do two tables to make it easier, as negative, as, okay, with negative as name, balance, from dim stripe, where balance. And I have to do both, so it's no, how do you spell it again?
COALESCE.
Oh, coalesce. Yeah, I'm missing the.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you so much. Balance, then replace it with a 0, where close balance equals 0. Just to make it easier, is great. So that's going to give me, I'm going to test run it and make sure that it's giving me all the negatives. Select all from hmm.
You forgot to select.
You're right. Me too. Select. Great. Empty. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Empty set. Means the operator here is I do this. So this gives me the positive. Great. So now I have to figure out negative. So I'll just do this as positive. Great. And do negative as select name. It's easier. So I know that this works. Mhm. Interesting. So, oh, is it asking me to? Oh, okay. So the question's asking me to change the balance here, correct? It's asking me to use table 2 to change table 1. Oh, I don't know what just happened. Hello, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah. So the question's asking me to use table 2 info, right? To then do math and basically do add or plus for table 1. Is that correct?
Yeah, you have to use both tables. I mean, it says after all transactions are completed.
Yeah. Okay, got it. I didn't read that part. Okay. I'll just then redo. I could save it. That's better if I redo it. Okay. So now I gotta do transactions. So then now I'm gonna do this. I'm going to do. Okay, so just to understand table 2. So a table 2 is asking me, so when it says amount in 70, is that how much they're like getting paid, or is that how much they're sending out?
Every single column is sending out money.
Got it. Okay.
So
So
it's only
then,
withdrawals, no deposits.
oh, all right, thank you. In that case, say after trans as I'm gonna do total transactions, total trend as select account ID amount. Great. Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna do name, do D for name, account ID as F amount. Great. From F join. Um, great. I'm correct. This should give me back select. Great. That's good. And just to make sure it also calculates the, actually, no, there's no negatives, right? So, okay, so that part works. I can find out how much money in total they've used, and now all I have to do is just use the information here and subtract it from dim accounts. Okay. Do this. I'm going to do after paying as select T total has to be named. Has to be yeah, it's T name, T total. That's true. Some accounts have no transactions. So then right. So meaning that when I do this part total, no, they should still be zero though. Oh, okay, never mind. Left join remaining from total trans T left join D on account ID, right account ID. I'm assuming it's going to be T account ID. Great. So just to run the second part and see if it works out, we should be seeing select all from afterpay. Nope, I didn't do. I did from join on perfect. Great. So it shows me this. And now the next step that I want to do is I want to find these two columns, number of positive balances and number of negative balances. Okay, great. So now I want to do this. I want to do select. No. Let me try if this works. Select count. Remaining. No. Wait. I got to do two tables. Nope. Okay. Let's see how this runs. I know it's not going to work, but I'm wondering why it's not going to work. Okay, line 16. A case one. Okay. So then, does it go here? Yeah, so I messed up the structure of these 3 lines. Also, how much time do I have left for like this whole thing?
Total. Are you asking
Yeah,
for
so
total time?
do we end at 6:30 or what
No,
time?
no, no. We have 1 hour. I mean, you have 25 minutes left.
25? Okay, perfect. Okay.
Maybe more or less. Yeah, around 25.
Okay. Let's see, case one. I could try and figure out the exact structure of the case one.
Well, I mean, it's a one.
Because I know I'm close.
You shouldn't put parentheses before when, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know why I put parentheses after positive and as negative. So if you want to put,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sure, I did that. Case one, because
like, have that extra parentheses or no, don't put them there. Not put them there.
this shouldn't work. Maybe it does.
Should.
Ah, great. And now it's not counting sum, which is okay. Now I'm gonna do case when remaining then. Ooh, is it sum? That's what it was. Okay, that's what I was trying to do before. Sum. Mm, case one. You know what I could do? You know what? Just I know during a real like interview, has to be much cleaner, but I'm just gonna try to solve this and then I can go back and make it better. No, it has to be. I can just do some actually. Yeah, I can do some negative from table T. Great. I got the negatives correct, but then the positives I did not get correct. Very interesting.
I can let you figure it out yourself, or I can give you a hint.
Um, D balance minus total as when remaining is greater than 1. I am pretty confused, honestly. I think just to save time for the next question, could you give me a hint, please?
Yeah. So your logic for the joins
Mm-hmm.
is not really correct here. I'm not saying it's an inner join.
Ah, okay.
I'm just saying, watch out, which is left and which should be on the right.
Oh, got it. Okay. Wait. Total trends. So creating a table. So I want to find the total of this. I don't even need name. I don't know why I put name here. I have no idea.
Which one exists even though the other one doesn't? So try to go from that.
I know this one is not necessary. I don't even need account ID. I can do account ID, this and that, sum is total. Select T name, ST total. Oh, and that's why I put name. No, wait. D name, D balance as remaining. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to figure this out with enough time. So what should I do?
All right, let me then give you a little hint. So which table, so which one should have entries of people even though the other one doesn't?
This one.
All right, so that table should be.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, you're right. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're
So
right.
you have to fix it in line 9.
Yeah.
So just there, figure out the join, and then one more thing you'll have to figure out, which you did in the beginning. So yeah.
Oops, I didn't put the I didn't define it. No. This one. No, because that's the same thing as switching it. Yeah, I just did that for nothing. So what they're saying is I'm not counting the ones here because of the stuff I'm doing there. Okay. Select name, balance, minus total. Yeah, but there would still be no, there wouldn't actually. Okay. As remaining from dim stripe D. It's I think this the issue because it's joining things.
There should be a left join there. Let me give you a hint. So you have to revise that left join, definitely. So left join, because you want everything from the dim accounts.
That's correct.
And only join anything that you have in the right or in the CT table that you created there. Now, if you run it, you'll still get the same result. Why? Because you haven't accounted for those nulls. So nulls you have to check. I mean, you did that in the beginning, so do that and you'll be good to go for this one.
Yeah, because Because I thought that if I do like a join, left join, right join, lines with no data would just be like a null, right? It would just be 0 or null because there's nothing to subtract therefrom, and therefore like the balance minus 0 like is the balance. But
Yeah,
I'm just not sure why isn't the math working, or why isn't the code doing that?
because it's a null. So null is not
No.
the same as a 0.
Yeah.
So something
Okay.
minus null will result in null, and then you cannot compare null to 0 to be greater than or less than 0. So now I can do that on line 7 in your calculations. You have to do that.
I see. So there. Thank you so much. Thank
There
you.
you go. All right.
Say,
So we'll have to revise those left joins. They are important.
yeah.
But so far, let's not worry about those. Let's
I
get on to the next.
figured because when I was testing the actual data, I wasn't seeing nulls, so I figured that the nulls wouldn't become like an issue, right? But okay.
Mainly, you won't see the data if you're checking one table. When you do a left and the right join, that's when you see the nulls pop up. So yeah. All right, let's get into the next one. So we have like 18 minutes left for the
It's good.
advanced question.
This okay. Go back here. Advanced.
It will be 3 consecutive days. Third question.
Zillow. No, Stripe.
Consecutive purchases, yeah.
Got it.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead. Good luck again.
All right. Thank you. Find the names of people who have made transactions for 3 consecutive days with only 1 transaction on the second day. Interesting. Okay. Output should be name, date, purchase, sequence set. Okay. So same tables. Now it's saying the 3. Okay. So I'm gonna create a table to filter out who's consecutive and who's not. So I'm gonna do consec as select name. Oh, can I also select ID name, and then I want to do what was it again? Name, date. Oops, right. Let's do previous. Great. So date, blah 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 as previous date, and then I have to do the where now, or at least order it. I have to order the dates. No, I have to partition. Okay, I have to partition flag this partition by, or yeah. flag date over partition by account ID, order by date, descending. Okay, and then the same thing for this one. Do from where date. Oh, no, so I have to use the indicator where date plus 1 equals date plus 2 and date plus 1 date plus 2. If it's descending, it should be going down, right? Yeah, it should be going down. Great. Let's see how this goes. Let's just see what comes out. Select all from sec. Okay. Interesting. It's weird. Oh, okay. Previous date 2. My bad. Oh, same mission, right? I'm confused here because it's saying that I cannot use the alias of an expression containing one function in context. Yeah. I can ask for a hint or okay, I don't think I'll be able to figure this out without rewriting it. You definitely have to use lag. You definitely have to separate it by using partition by. Is there another solution that I could negate lines 4 and 5?
Why do you think it's the error on line 4 and 5?
Because it's saying that not use the alias of an expression containing a window function in this context. So it's as
so you wouldn't think
so it's
to
saying that I
maybe
can't
try
use this one.
yeah.
Because if I separate it, right, like if I do this, like if I gonna give me like, look, if I do select all from constructs having date minus this one. Oh, it actually worked. Okay, but it's an empty set. Okay. So this is the data. Oh, interval, yeah. Okay, that's what it was. Select all from this one having interval date 1 equals previous date. Because it's -1. Nope. So as of right now, it's doing it correctly. It's ordering it by date, which is good. It's giving me the first. It's giving me the. This is weird. Previous date is actually ahead of the first date, but I'm doing descending, meaning the highest one goes on the very top. Just change it. Now it works. Okay, well, oh no, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, the way it's structured. 105. Now it's showing me the correct terms. Enter. Yeah, for some reason. What if I do this? What if I do select all?
So interval is not really a function.
No, it's not a function.
No.
Damn.
It is. So you want to use date diff.
Date diff.
And then interval within it, maybe.
Okay. Date diff. Date diff, and then let's see. I know the date diff is you do first.
Yep.
Okay, that works. Great, so that solves this problem. And then the second thing is equals 1, and then having date diff equal 2, and this should filter out. Got it. So I have this one's perfect. Got it. Now the other thing it's asking for is with only one transaction on the second day. Okay, got it. So then I'm gonna make a second table to count how many transactions they made on each day. And then I'm just going to oh, interesting. Because this isn't group, right? No, it's not a group. So there should be a couple of counts of the same thing. Okay. With only one transaction on the second. Okay, so I'll just try if I can do the second table and then figure it out from there. So I'm going to do number of t as select
Three minutes left.
yeah account ID.
I would just suggest you get the name into your output, and yeah.
Okay.
So what you have done so far, just add the name to it and switch the way the columns are positioned, and that's it.
And then we can review. Okay, got it. All right, select see, select left join. Nope, my bad. I don't need a left join.
You forgot to delete a comma.
Correct.
Line 7.
Thank you. So name this and that. Do you want me to try to finish this or take some time to review everything? You know, like just
1 minute left. I don't know what happened to your output. Hold on. You didn't add the conditions of the join.
yeah, it's still correct, right?
It's not correct
It's not correct.
because you didn't add the join conditions, and when you do that, it will be correct.
Oh yeah, you're right. And do on. Sorry, I'm just trying to rush to do count the course.
There
Wait,
you go.
what? Oh,
So,
I had the right answer.
yep.
but I didn't filter out how many transactions were done on the second day.
You actually did do that, but don't have time to explain, so I would like you to revise what you did, and because you did filter out the transactions on the second day. So yeah, I'm gonna let you do the revision, and then you can hit me with a message when you figure it out if you want to. So yeah, I'm gonna share my screen and give you the feedback.
Okay.
Completed everything in the 50-minute mark that is set. So yeah, you just tell me when you can see the screen. Kevin.
Hello?
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm not sure what. Just okay.
You can see my screen, right?
I'm where you. Yes. Hi. Okay.
Okay, so good parts. You can see the screen, right?
Yes, I can.
Good. So subquery CTs look good. You asked clarifying questions, you talked out loud, you tested your code, you got the correct answer, right? Everything was done in that 50-minute mark. You took a bit more on the second one. Most people do that, take more time on that. Now, what I want you to fix is the clarity and clearness of your code. So capital K for the functions, all right?
Mhm.
And when you're doing a select clause, pretty much no matter how short the name of the columns are, try to put them each in its own line. So select name, ID, date, I don't know, something else and stuff like that. So when you're doing select, try to keep everything in new lines, all right? Do the revision on the left and right joins. So which is the left table, which is the right table, when you should be using it, and the date functions, right? Those are the two that you need to revise. Now on the like needs work department is you didn't really check the data at all. You just looked at that one sample of the row on the left. So if you have the ability to do that, which you have here on the interview, use that, right? Breakdown of the questions. You do a great breakdown like verbally. You in the first question you pretty much walk me through what your process was of thinking, how you're gonna do it, and all that, which is good. Try to put it in written form, in like 2 lines, 3 lines, right? And then ask for feedback, right? And also you'll always have your notes for you to go back to them and check them, because you can also ask for feedback on that approach. If I tell you it's all good, right? You have your notes and maybe you step out of something that you wrote there, then you can come back and see what you did wrong in your code that is not aligning with your notes. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Perfect. So do I fail this one and have to retake it, or?
What do you mean fail this one?
Well, because I have to pass a mock interview, right? Like perfectly.
You don't have to do it perfectly. You don't need to get everything checked out. So I would say this is a pass.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this I would say is a pass since you
Oh.
completed.
Oh my goodness.
But
Thank you so much.
so that doesn't mean that you'll stop working on SQL.
No,
You'll
sir.
be doing,
No, sir. No, no. I'll keep on
so
doing it.
every week do the SQL and really try to work on these things. Mainly, main thing I would say that you should work on is this code clearness. In the left and right table, you'll get that along with the more practice that you do and the date functions. The more you practice, then you'll remember them much easier. Then the clarity of the code and investigation of the data is also important, and the breakdown. So just try to put it in written form. I know, I mean, you completed the question, but yeah. So this is a pass. You have some things to work on. Keep on working, and I mean, you can do a mock every now and then, right? To just check up on yourself. You don't have to do a full mock, you can do a mini mock. And yeah, I mean, that's it from me, pretty much.
Thank you so much. Okay, so then basically what you're saying is that my biggest two issues is that I have to use capital letters, right? And make it cleaner. And then you're also saying to also test the code as I'm going, right? But
you do that. You test the code, check the data, check the tables. You test your code as you're going.
okay,
You
we
do that good enough.
checked the data to see what comes out. Like with the question 2 when it came with like nulls, I couldn't figure it out. But thank you. All right, so my next step would be to talk with my coach, right?
Yeah, your CSM. Who is it? Tom, right?
Thank you so much. I was so nervous because I didn't think I passed it because I thought it was like a perfect thing. But if you give me like a check mark, thank you so much, by the way.
Yeah, you can proceed, but keep in mind that you have to keep on practicing SQL pretty much every week. Try to do a few problems every week.
Okay, thank you so much.
Because a lot of people like pass this, they takes a lot of time. They do some, and they stop completely doing SQL. And when it comes to applying stage, they do mock again, and they forget pretty much everything about SQL. So keep on working on SQL every week. Try to do a few problems.
Okay.
Just keep yourself fresh at all times, right?
Okay, thank you. I'm not sure how much time you have left, but I want to ask you a couple questions about like yourself because you said that you've been with this program for like a year now. So
yeah, I have another meeting which started 2 minutes ago. So
so if I have like more questions, should I reach you via Slack messages?
yeah, everything on Slack. Everything on Slack.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you.
More than welcome.
All right,
Nice
bye.
talking to you, Kevin. Take care.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.